real wrestling head here to replace the critics. Lay low online with two-facing physics. That's the squad while these niggas act hard. Low, let me know who's really hitting the mat hard. Harder than a backyard brawler who can't seem to ever become the neighborhood champ. Taking lumps, boy, bruises and bumps, boy. Wrestling on we ain't no chumps, boy. Come join the party. The crown, we take it and stay paid. I'm a career heel, never breaking kayfabe. Word to Mr. Wonderful, filling the Raptors, Mr. HD, aka the new Bill Apter. You other podcasters had your chance to show off, and that was your last match. Consider this the blow off.
Wrestling on we, wrestling on we.
High podcast right here at Wrestling on Weed and feel the power. And don't forget to subscribe.
And now, hailing from wherever the gas at, weighing in at 420 pounds, your IWC Undisputed Champion.
Yeah, boy, it's a celebration. It's a celebration. Hey, it's a celebration today. Let's go. I know y'all know what we talking about. It's hot as hell here in DC. I mean, it's 96 degrees outside. Me and my son just came from the pool. He's napping. I'm sweating, but ain't no way we not about to get on these internets and talk about one of the greatest moments in WWE history and wrestling history. This is a moment we will all remember forever. We will all remember this forever. This is a moment to mark down in history. Trav, give me a virtual high five, my nigga. Virtual high five. Yes, there we go. Trav about to start watching WWE now. The product
next
about
week
to get better. We about to have we about to have blood. It's about to be good. Everything about to be good again. I'm getting my hopes up. But Triple H is back in charge. And we remember what NXT was like when Triple H was there. It was amazing. It was one of the best shows. Well, it was the best show that WWE had going on at one point. And that was all because of Triple H and Shawn Michaels and the crew down there, William Regal and all those guys. So I am ecstatic. We gonna talk about it all. It's your boy, Mr. HD, and I'm here with my partner, Super High, Travis Sly. You already know what the business is. Trav, how you feeling right now about this? You the one sent me the text. You sent me the text. I was like, oh, what?
Yo, listen. My brother walked in my room. He just had his phone. He put his phone in my face. I read that shit. I was like, yo, I gotta call this nigga. I was about to call you, but I was like, let me just text the guy.
That's some call-worthy shit, nigga. That's some shit. You gonna call it. That's some call-worthy shit. Oh, this nigga Vince is gone. I didn't believe it. I literally had to go to the Google. I was like, nah, that's a fake tweet. Let me go to ain't no way Vince McMahon quit his own job. Like, maybe he got fired or kicked out, but he ain't quit. I mean, I still believe he got pushed out the door, you know what I mean, for business purposes, but at the end of the day, he gave his statement. I'm going to read his statement, and then we're going to talk about it some more and delve into what this means for WWE and the pro wrestling industry as a whole. Vince released a statement it was about 4 o'clock when he released the statement, and the internet blew up right a little bit after 4 o'clock. He said I'm reading it off of Variety. It's on his Twitter, though. He said, as I approach 77 years old, I feel it's time for me to retire as chairman and CEO of WWE. McMahon said in a statement released by Sports Entertainment Company. Oh, by the Sports Entertainment Company. I was like, what company is that? Anyways, throughout the years, it's been a privilege to help WWE bring you joy, inspire you, thrill you, surprise you, and always entertain you. Well, I don't know about always, Vince, but anyways, I would like to thank my family for mightily contributing to our success, and I would also like to thank all of our past and present superstars and employees for their dedication and passion for our brand. Most importantly, I would like to thank our fans for allowing us into your homes every week and being your choice of entertainment. I hold the deepest appreciation and admiration for our generations of fans all over the world who have liked, currently like, and sometimes even love our form of sports entertainment. All right, that's a statement, I guess. It's like he was just like, I'm gonna spit in your face. Tuh. Oh, one more time. Tuh. Oh, I got one more. Tuh. I was like, wait a minute, Vince. What do you mean? First of all, hold on. Okay, yes, you brought us joy and inspired us and thrilled us and all these different things, entertained us sometimes. I don't know about the always part. But to go, I'd like to thank my family for mightily contributing to our success. You mean Shane? The guy you fired not too long ago? Hold on. You mean Linda? The woman you cheated on at times? Which one? Hold on.
Multiple times.
You mean Stephanie? The girl that you just had take the fall for whatever the fuck, who got on her nerves so much, she was like, I need a break. She's like, I'm getting out of here. You mean that family? All right. So I guess you should thank them walking out the door. But then he went on to thank the employees.
Ones that
Do
you
you mean
fired,
the
bro?
200 plus wrestlers you fired over the last couple of years? For no purposes? Is Bray Wyatt in that group of people that should think? This is ridiculous. There's so many
he's going
things
back.
wrong with this. So many things wrong with this statement. I don't know. I don't know. It just seems like a bad person trying to sound good and say some things going out the door that sound positive, but all of it is just more. This is basically him walking out on Monday Night Raw and saying, "Hey, we're a family," bruh. Like, bruh, you're full of shit. It's like you got cases pending. Nigga. This ain't. If none of this shit came out, you still be back and doing everything you're doing as far as CEO and chairman and all that. If none of this had come out, it's time for you to retire, but not because you're 77. It's because you've been outed as a creep, and it's long overdue, to say the least. I thought the Sable thing probably would have got him up out of there, since he was a big star. I mean, there's been so many instances where you thought Vince might be going. Trav, I have a question for you now. Moving forward, now that Vince is officially retired, now this does not say that he's officially retired from creative. Let's keep that in mind. I think that that's the case, but I'm not sure. He could still be in charge of creative. This doesn't mean he's walking away from the company completely. Until I see that Vince is no longer writing the scripts, then I don't know. But on another note, just to be positive about that, Vince McMahon was not at the most recent taping for SmackDown. So that doesn't happen. Like, Vince is at both shows, obviously early. He's in charge of everything. So Vince doesn't not show up to a WWE show because he's in charge, unless he's, I don't even know if he's ever gotten sick, honestly. I don't even know if he's ever missed a show. Like, for being sick or anything like that. So there is that. But Trav, I want to ask you, obviously you think this is a good thing for the company. What do you think the main things about WWE, what do you think are the main things about WWE that are bound to change now that Vince is no longer in control, as far as we know, and Triple H is now back in control?
Here's the thing. So, Stephanie, does that make her CEO now? Because she was the interim CEO
I think
at
so.
the moment.
I
So,
mean, I don't know if they're going to give it to her, but I would assume they would.
Here's my thing. Stephanie was the one in the first place who got WWE to what it was as far as like getting the ratings and the fucking like all the
She
children
was in
wanting to
charge of all
watch.
that. She was in, yeah.
Yeah, so
Publicity, whatever the name of her title
yeah, yeah,
was. She was, yeah, that was
yeah,
her.
like
Yeah.
that type of shit. So my thing is, if that's what she was doing in the first place, is that the same type of vision that she has to continue? And
Good
with
question.
that being said, will the product still be geared towards children? Shout
I
out to
think
Andrew
because
Rendon.
shout out to Andrew Rendon for the sub. Appreciate you, my guy. Yeah, that's a good question, Trav. I don't. I think it has the because a lot of this stuff is like a lot of the ideas from the writers' room and different things like that. Vince vetoes a lot. Like you hear these stories all the time about how writers who aren't in WWE like, yo, we were writing good stuff, but every time we took it to them, they change it up, blah blah blah, or last minute. We've heard. I mean, how many times have we reported on Vince McMahon changing a show at the last minute? Like over the years we've been doing
Right.
this podcast, that's
Yeah.
what he does. So I think without that voice, that final say, is with Vince being the final say, just him specifically being the final say, it might be more of a team effort. Maybe other people's opinions, with the wrestlers specifically, opinions will matter a little bit more, like it does in AEW, like when they're giving their input. Um, so I I think that it's good.
I hope it does.
I could be. I mean, this is wishful thinking. I think that it could change drastically. What I'm thinking is that Triple H and Stephanie are going to be in control of everything now. And all I remember is how great NXT was. That's what I remember. I remember
What's gonna
NXT
happen to
Black and
that?
Gold was fucking amazing. It was AEW before AEW existed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like that's what it was. The AEW came around and made a better version of NXT. You know what I mean? Start competing with the two big shows. But as far as intimate settings and different things like that, like I would have loved to seen Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano on the main stage on Raw or SmackDown. That feud, those type of things, a 3-4 year long feud that mattered.
Yeah,
Every
that
match that they
deserves.
had mattered. You know what I mean? Because they weren't wrestling on TV every week and having DQ finishes for 7 months, like to where we got to the main match and nobody cared. Like that's the main roster stuff. That's not how NXT was done, though. You know what I mean? And I think now that Triple H, I would assume Sean is probably going to stay down NXT. He's going to not stay in NXT or whatever. But I think it could change drastically, bro. You don't agree? You think it might stay
I
the same?
I think it. I'm see. The problem is we so used to Vince being in control and things going his way that we don't believe shit will change just because he was trying. And I'm just hoping that it really does because like let these wrestlers be like let them be the character that they want to try to be, at least try the shit, because you know what I'm saying, to just turn them into completely different people, changing people's names and shit, all that good shit. It, it make
That
people
oh
not
man.
want to put their all into that shit. So the product comes out how the fuck it comes out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just hope the best for this shit, and I'm watching SmackDown this Friday.
Gruss just gave us an update. Appreciate you, Gruss. Gruss said that they announced Nick Khan and Stephanie are the new CEOs of
Nick
WWE.
Khan
I figured Nick
is the
Khan would
best
be, yeah.
finesse artist.
Hey, Nick Khan, shout out to you, my guy. Nick Khan was like, "Yeah, I'll take the job. Of course, man. I'll work for you. Get the fuck out of my house." He's like, let's go, Nick. Them Khans are savage, boy. Them Khans. He talked
Yo,
to Tony. He talked, hey, yo, man. Yo, I know we not related, but we might as well be. We got the same last name. So this is the plan. This is the plan. You gonna start a company, then I'm gonna go work for his. I'm gonna get him up out of here, and we're gonna run this shit together. Oh man, this is legendary stuff, bro. It sucks for all the people who were taken advantage of by Vince McMahon, because that's ultimately, we got to remember, that's why he's getting up out of there. There's a lot of people that he hurt along the way in more ways than just alleged assaults or whatever disgusting things he does to people. and can't even say alleged. Some of it was confirmed. It's just he paid him off. It's not can't even allege something happened if you paid somebody else $7 million or $12 million worth of money. But
nasty work.
yeah, it's just this dude's been a creep for a long time. So I'm happy he's gone. But I do want to, like, I posted on Instagram. There's a balance. Because we're gonna rag on Vince some more, but I want to make sure that we understand this man's overall contribution to the wrestling world. A lot of us probably wouldn't be watching pro wrestling if it wasn't for Vince McMahon. Now, I'm old. I'll be 42 this year. Don't tell nobody. But I've been watching wrestling. I was watching wrestling before when Vince's dad owned the company. You know what I mean? My grandmother was watching Ric Flair in the 80s, and I was watching then when I was 4 or 5 years old. So no, it's not the it might still be the old link, Fizz. I don't know, you might have to hit it up. Fizz in the building. What's up, Fizz?
Let's go.
What's up, everybody in the chat, man? We got some new people in the chat. I ain't seen some of these names before. Q, the content guy. I think I seen you in here before. Shout out to you. KGM, what's going on? Dave, what's cracking? Dave Favors in the building. Surf Wrestling, new to the chat. Haven't seen him in here before. Appreciate y'all all stopping by. Denzel, what's going on, man? Good to see you back in the building. Got my man Denzel Vance in the building. Cam in the building. Cam always in here. Appreciate you, my guy. As always, Wild Nation, what's good?
Yeah.
It's a big day, man.
That's the top shelf chat right there.
Yeah, you already know. All the smokers in the building. Said Booker T DM 9542 said Booker T for CEO. Lord, burn the whole company down. But why don't you just burn the whole? He thinks with his opinions on wrestlers, I cannot ever see Booker T being in. He runs a phenomenal wrestling school. Just let him do that. There's some good talent coming out of that wrestling school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just let him keep doing what he's doing. You know what I mean?
Listen, send email physics that link to this, man.
Oh yeah. So it wasn't the same link. Hold on, let me send that to him. I send that to you right now, Fizz. I get you in here in 2 minutes.
Yeah, because we need to get Fizz in
here. Yeah, man. Get the homies in here, man. It's just this is a crazy day, man. This is like this is a moment in history that I don't think, we should take for granted or, act like it's never going to happen again. Yeah, I mean, this guy, like I was saying, who's meant so much to pro wrestling, stole the company from his dad and did everything his dad didn't want to. He's been a slime ball since the beginning. Let's just be 100% clear. Vince has been a dirty slime ball since the very beginning. He took the company from his dad and did exactly what his father told him he didn't want him to do with the company the second he died. So it was like, he's been a bad guy, but he's given us a lot of cool stuff. So it's like, hey, man, hey, thanks for that. But you're a terrible human being. You're a trash person. But hey, thanks for those thanks for Monday Night Raw. I mean, thanks. It's like, what do you do in this situation, man? It's hard. And it's all, it was like a lot of people are going to feel so much better about supporting this product. I already do. You know what I mean? It's like I can watch it without the guilt of knowing I'm supporting a possible rapist and someone who covers up murders and all these different things. I just said all the words to mess up the algorithm. I'm trying to get Fizz in here. Hold on, talk to the people. Get Fizz in. Oh man.
Word. Nah, yeah, man. Like Vince is that's a nasty fellow. That speech that he gave was basically him saying like, "Well, I don't want to do it, but I'm getting kicked out of the club, basically." Like this shit is wild. He don't, bro. The nigga went to the back of the fucking backstage after that shit when he came out on Raw and said, "Fuck him." Like, come on, that's who we're dealing with, bro. He doesn't want to do this. He's hurt. He's hurt right now.
He don't give a fuck.
He's not gonna know what to do with himself. Like it's about to be nasty for
and you know what?
The rest of his life. So.
Listen, when people leave jobs like this, that link sent Fizz. When people quit jobs like this, bro, they sometimes He'll be dying like soon as they done with it. Because he'd be like, they be going so hard and living for their job. And then sometime when they quit the job, like a year later, they just be dead all of a sudden. You'd be like, wait a minute, he was just fine when he was
Yeah,
on
yeah,
TV.
yeah. Like
But it's
that work is what drives them to live. That's
yeah,
crazy,
exactly.
bro.
You know what I mean? It's like that evil potion. You know what I mean? That control is what
Yeah.
drives them to like. If he stayed in control of that company, he might have lived to be 200 years old because power gives
Yeah.
people extra. It's like that control was his superpower. It's what gave him his life. So,
Yeah.
I don't wish anything ill on Vince. I don't want him to
No,
die or anything. I'm just
I
happy
don't
he's
wish
gone.
that, but yeah, absolutely.
I know because a
I
lot
don't
of
wish
us were
death
like,
upon nobody.
yeah, we're stuck with him until he dies. You know what I mean? And now that's not the case. That's not the case. Everybody thought he was going to be here until he
Yeah.
croaked. And that is not the case. So no one has to wish death on Vince McMahon anymore.
Man, Chris Bay calls himself the ultimate finesser, but
No,
Nick,
Tony, that's Nick Khan. That's Nick
Nick
Khan. Nick Khan is the
Khan.
GOAT. The GOAT of finessers is Nick Khan. Fizz in the building. Hold on, let me switch scenes. Let me get the homie Fizz
Word.
in here. Oh, we got 3 of me's. Hold on, let me fix that real quick. Get the homies in here, man. Oh, man, we got Fizz in the building. What's going on, Fizz? Can you hear us?
What up?
What's going
What
on,
My
man? Fizz
God.
back in the building. What's
What's
cracking?
good?
King Aka in the building. We out
Hold
here.
on.
We got
Since
the
I am
trio.
King Aka, what up, world's your boy Physics, aka Vince
He's back.
McGone, aka Testicular Fortitude Era, aka You're Fired.
Let's go.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
God, we
Let's
miss you,
go.
bro.
Oh man, yeah, we missed you, bro. Welcome back, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to get all this set back up. So,
Yeah, I know,
there
man.
we
You
go.
and your new digs, right?
Yeah, so
That's
like
what's up. That's what's up.
blank
Congratulations
as
on
hell
that,
in
man.
here,
The
so.
new marriage and everything. Fizz been doing the grown man thing for the last couple months. That's why we haven't seen him.
Word.
My man got married, got him a new crib, did all that. You know what I mean? So that's where he's been. So good to see you back on Cam, Fizz. That's what's up, man.
Thank you, thank you.
So what you got to say about this Fizz stuff, dog? What you think right now? What you think?
Man, it's been crazy work day. I mean, you wake up, the first thing you see is Triple H is back. So, he's EVP, so we get that information back. Trying to get this whole thing straight up.
Focus. I know it's all good. You good.
Yeah.
good.
Get EVP back. So, hey, we got good news. Awesome. And then right when the workday ends, Vince McMahon is gone. Then, now, not forever. And I mean, it's crazy. It makes me wonder, like, what's the domino effect of this? I mean, one of the craziest thing is, it seems WWE kind of saw everybody behind the scenes kind of knew this was coming due to the fact that we know that most likely Sasha Banks, Naomi are not there, but they never announced it. And I figured they never announced it because they knew this was going to happen. And if this is going to happen, you have somebody put it back in place. Triple H. You also have the co-CEOs of Nick Khan and Stephanie McMahon. You now have a new era that's eventually going to happen. And why not bring everybody back? You didn't announce it. It's technically not official yet. And
I'm so
hey,
happy.
who would not want to be under the reins
my
of
God.
Triple H? I don't know. People that felt like, hey, when I was under Triple H, I had my best career. I mean, even fucking Killer Cross is still talking about how great it was to be
He's gone.
in WWE, and he felt he was a WWE
Oh
person. It just so happens he got to the main
Let's not
roster
even
and
talk
everything
about
changed.
Killer, man. Come on.
Yeah. So I mean, this is where we are.
Bro, there's so many wrestlers that deserve a better opportunity under Triple H on the main roster. I mean, I'm just thinking, just what Bray Wyatt could be without Vince McMahon controlling him. Like, he's a wrestling genius. Like you said, Killer Cross had one of the best entrances in pro wrestling. All he needed was his entrance. And nobody even cared about his match half the time. Like that, I just want to see that epic entrance with his hot wife and some smoke. That's what I wanted to see. They took it all away. for no reason. They change people's names for no reason. There's so many bad things that they do, and now we can finally get some relief and some common sense structure to this show. When Triple H was running NXT, again, I'll say it one more time. There was a long stretch where that was the best show that WWE had to offer. There was no question about it. It's like I remember it was like in our heyday, like in our in our biggest era. It's like NXT was the show. You know what I mean? It's like we was
Ricochet,
like,
Johnny Gargano, Adam Cole.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. When they first did the first War Games and 3 years ago, it's like so many things. Oh man.
I thought NXT was their best shit until 2.0, to be perfectly honest.
I mean, pretty much up until probably Roman Reigns start doing his thing against Jay. I feel like that's when SmackDown start being the best show that WWE had, during the pandemic or whatever. But pre-pandemic, NXT was what it was. You know what I mean?
I mean, we got to see Sasha Banks and Io Shirai. Like, we got things like that.
Io will be back.
Exactly. Like, it's just so many. It's gonna be better, man. I mean, I'm hoping that it's a fast change. It's a sharp change. I don't mind that. I don't care if they just stop feuds at this point and just reset the entire company. You know what I mean? It's like just reset everything. You know what I mean? Whatever you planning on doing, like people ain't stupid. You could just
factory reset.
Yeah, just do a factory reset. Hold the button for 10 seconds and just, you know what I mean? Just let it all restart and just go from there, man. But I agree with Fizz. I think this is a setup to be like the fact that they didn't announce the whole Sasha and Naomi being gone thing. They just took their stuff off the internet and all that. I think everybody saw this coming, right? We had to.
I'll say this. If you're AEW, I would be somewhat worried.
Oh, yeah, 100.
I'll be somewhat worried because
facts.
it's like, due to the fact of how everybody looks at Triple H, especially what he did for NXT.
That's facts.
And now he's there and he has power. And if you're not doing something with very talented people that are over there still, don't be surprised if we see like a little nice mass exodus to WWE.
Absolutely.
So I mean, we're about to get into a very good competition between AEW and WWE.
So good.
That's
great though. That's the competition we need, because what it is right now, it's everybody in WWE just feeling like they should just leave, and that's why AEW is getting oversaturated, because it's like WWE's where you go if you want the bag. AEW's where you go if you want to actually be able to show your craft off. You know what I mean? And now we're gonna get a balance of both. Both companies got money. They're both ran by billionaires. So it's like they both got the money. Now maybe they'll balance out the talent, and the rosters won't be so oversaturated. And
right.
There's nothing about this that's bad. The only one that this sucks for today is Vince McMahon. I promise you that. And no, I take that back. John Laurinaitis and all his other little yes men are probably not doing too well either. But fuck all of them.
Hey, I mean, MJF got a place he could possibly be going to.
That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. MJF is gone now. Like, it's a wrap. Tony, like, I think this shit ain't no work no more. Everybody keeps saying, I know Gruss be like, it's a work. I don't know no more. I think this shit real with MJF. I think that he got heat with Tony. Tony be like, I don't even want to talk about this shit. Who the fuck is MJF? You know what I mean? He really don't be wanting to talk about this shit. So I don't know. But I think personally MJF is a WWE guy. If WWE, especially if they're gonna go TV 14 and they're gonna let him curse and do whatever he does, Triple H was in DX, my nigga. Like, we don't live in the 90s where you can't say shit on TV or nobody's gonna watch. The sponsors are gonna take all your money away. That's not the case anymore. You know what I mean? It's like we see AEW doing well in blood and cursing and all that shit, like doing everything.
I mean,
with
USA
titties.
Network ran the first viewing of Mr. Robot uncensored. So if you wanted to say fuck or you wanted to say anything, they allowed you to. It didn't really matter. The second viewing, they edited it out, but the first viewing, you saw everything the way it was supposed to be. It's cable. You can technically do whatever you want on cable. SmackDown is a little different because they got to actually deal with the FCC, but everybody else doesn't. So you can go as far as you want. It's just up to their own standards and practices. But if I'm Triple H, I'm eyeing a certain wrestler who is coming back to do some wrestling, who's been gone for a while, and be like, hey, I know you have some legacy matches, but a lot of the people that you have legacy matches that you possibly want to do are in the WWE. So, your contract is going to come up and you should probably think about it. I don't know.
Who are you
I
talking
don't
about?
know. I don't know. Some dude, his name rhymes with Penny Osega. So,
Holy what?
I say go for it. Have a
Here's the thing I
talk.
was about to say. I
Have a talk.
They did
I
get the
will
Rhodes. They did get the
listen.
Rhodes.
I will hope that this also opens doors for WWE to work with other companies also. Cause
Yeah. No,
yeah, like why not?
Ooh. Starks
Starks,
and Hobbs in
yeah.
WWE.
Ooh, Starks and
Hobbs versus
Stark,
Big
yeah.
E, because Big E's coming back. I mean, prayers up for Big E, but he's coming back. You know what I mean? It's just seeing them two dudes, they almost the same guy. You know what I mean? I would just love to hear promos between those guys. Starks promos and yeah, there's just so much that could
they become a
happen.
tag team.
Oh man. Oh, bro, come on, man. Come on, that's too much. It's just so many the possibilities.
Knowing Big E, they'd be called like a lot of meat or something
Is
like
that
that.
right?
Big
Big
man
beef.
slapping meat. That just be.
Packaged beef. That's the
Nah, we.
You know how Big E is.
Big
That is
E
exactly
goofy.
the
He
name of
like
that group
doing
would
that.
be.
Right, Big E always got
Or
some weird
titties or
names.
something like
right,
that.
exactly.
I'm too New York for that.
Right, exactly. I was watching
Double
Wild 'N Out
breasted.
last night with
That's the name of the
all
team.
wrestlers.
Double breasted.
Right. That's more accurate. That sounds like exactly what he would call today. Double breasted, team double breasted, right? But start flexing their titties and shit. Like these motherfuckers, man.
Like
But I mean,
I could see. I was gonna say I could see niggas like Brian Cage finally going there for the first time, and niggas like Chris Jericho coming back to WWE. To you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
Because
That's
Jericho
another one.
has never he never closed the door in WWE.
Ever. He
It's
always
in the
kept
back
it
of his
wide
mind.
open. Even when he first left, even
know
recently,
it's
he
called.
said like, yeah, WWE's
And I
WWE.
feel like you said, them working with others. I mean, they were okay if Brian Danielson re-signed with him. They told him if you want to do G1, you can.
Yeah,
We're down for it. So I mean, technically, if you think about it, he would have been in G1 by now if he was with WWE. I mean,
Now Aubrey just brought up something really good. I'm gonna put this back up.
you feel me? That's
Do
what
you
that's
think-
what I'm saying.
Do you think it will happen? Do you think we're gonna have peace, love, and harmony across the wrestling world, and we all just start working together?
not with
Why the
AEW.
fuck
No.
not?
You don't think? You
Not
don't
with
think so?
AEW.
With Triple
I
H,
say
you don't
with
think-
everybody else, yes. This is the thing. WWE
I-
is still
you- nah, you
WWE,
right.
and they like AEW throw a lot of sly shots,
They
and
do. They be
especially
throwing hella
with
shade.
it's you got
Yo.
Triple H there, and what I'm saying is Triple H and his feelings towards NXT and what happened in NXT because of AEW.
Oh yeah.
Right.
WWE would do something
Also,
like, "Hey, New
he
Japan,
would look like Kevin
if you
Durant."
want to work with us, stop working with AEW," and they'll do
Right,
some shit
but
like that.
Nah, I feel you. But also, one of the main motherfuckers that was doing that shit is also working there already.
No, he
now.
is. He is. But I'm still.
True.
I'm pretty sure. Like
Like
There-
Tony
there's
Khan,
no
Tony
love
Khan,
lost.
like Tony Khan was never like he was always open to work with whenever somebody says some shit. Of course, he's gonna defend his shit. But you know what I'm saying? Of course, he even started some shit before. But like I'm saying, he said he's always open to working with them though.
Yeah,
Like,
Tony Khan actually
Mhm.
said he's open to work. He said, don't never say never or whatever he said, but he kind of left the door open a little bit if anything was to happen. I think this kind of cracks the door open a little bit more, if anything. I don't think Tony really
but
messed with Vince.
but where I was staying is Triple H when he does a lot of his press calls before big things, and they ask him about AEW. He don't see AEW on their list. And like I
Yeah,
said,
you're
I
right.
knowing his
That's what Aubrey
ego,
just said. Yeah.
he, yeah, knowing also Triple H's ego, and like I said, he didn't like what happened to NXT because AEW and NXT were supposed to be the ones going against each other,
Yeah.
and then it basically outed Triple
Yeah.
H, and
Yeah.
then I just don't
Damn,
I
you're
don't
right.
see
That's
him
one of the
going, all
reasons
right,
he ended up.
cool. Because for him, it'd be like they won the war if we
Yeah.
worked with them.
Yeah.
That's
He'd
why
be
I'm
Kevin
like,
Durant
they'll
going
work with
back to Golden
everybody
State.
else.
That's
Yeah,
it.
they'll work with everybody else and kind of block AEW from working with them. They'll do a whole like work with us or AEW. You got to pick one. Kind of how like CMLL and AAA are. That's exactly how those two are. Because you look at CMLL and AAA,
You're right.
they didn't
You're
allow
right.
people to
You're
do
right.
work for do Forbidden Door. Like, Andrade couldn't do Rush couldn't do it because they all signed with them and they don't work with New Japan. So it's like it's gonna be
Yeah.
like that. We're gonna have literally like WWE is gonna have their Japanese group that they work with. They're gonna have they still talk to Kairi Sane, who's doing her thing over there. They're going to all have their own territories of like groups, and it's gonna be basically a civil war of Marvel style, whereas like these group of wrestling federations and these group of wrestling federations going against each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I say if
Richard
the
Dustin.
first ball will probably be trying to get MLW back on WWE's ring and trying to figure out, because I feel like a lot of that mess was Vince stuff and
him
why.
not
Because
wanting
you
to
remember
deal
they
with
were
the
supposed to
indie
work
branch,
together
yeah.
and then everything just shifted.
Fell apart. Yeah.
And
You're right.
yeah, and if you get MLW, you get some more Fatus and you get this huge bloodline thing going from MLW,
Yeah, man.
NXT,
We
and
need
WWE.
that.
So,
Yeah, there's some talent over at
On
MLW,
some
especially
Myron
with
Reed.
obviously the Fatu family over there. I think we could see like some collaborations with like New Japan because I don't think New
Yeah.
Japan is like
Yeah.
they're not AEW specific, per
Yeah,
se.
exactly.
They work with them, but they're not like a part of the AEW, thing. Like there's people who, like you said, like with the whole Andrade thing. So there's still issues with AEW and New Japan and all these other brands, AAA and all these other. So there's, I feel like
I mean,
maybe not AEW. I think, I don't think
if
he'll
fuck
work for AEW just because of the
WWE.
Triple H thing. It just would. It would be like Kevin Durant going back to Golden State. Like you'll never be the boss if you start working with AEW at this point. You'll never be the top dog Triple H. It'll look like you're, going to get help from, people that already beat you up. So, but I don't necessarily think that NXT wasn't as good as it was because of Triple H. I just think they were hampered by budget. You know what I mean? It's like they had a smaller
yeah, but he was the
budget.
fall guy, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, he
And
was.
that's the
You're
unfortunate
100%
thing.
right. He's the face of it. He was the fall guy. 100% right. I think he'll I'm super excited to see what he does for the main roster. Now, Richard Dusty Murray, what's going on, champ? Thanks for joining the chat. He made some good points that we kind of brought up earlier, and I'm wondering if this may be the case, Fizz. I want to hear from you because we heard that he announced that he's retiring as chairman and CEO. That's the same position that he took a step back from, a month or so ago now, however many weeks ago it was. And now he's officially retiring from that position. Now, what he hasn't said anything about, and I just want to make this 100% clear, is that he's removing himself from creative. So I really want to specifically hear something about him not being a part of creative anymore. And then I'll be like super duper duper happy because that's obviously that's not the main. No, that's the main problem. Him
That's
having
the main
anything to do with creative is the main problem. I wouldn't even care if he was the CEO chairman. I just don't want him running the shows. You know what I mean? Or having anything to do with putting the shows together. You know what I mean?
They could fire all the writers too if they want.
Right, yeah, get rid of that. Yeah. I mean, I don't even, like I said earlier, I don't think it's the writers. He be changing shit. Like he last minute, let's do this instead.
That's
right
true.
before the show. So I don't even know if we can blame. That's what I'm saying. We don't even know if we can blame the writers because everything is like, yo,
No,
Vince
you can't
changed
blame
it at the
them.
last
Like-
minute. Vince changed it at the last. He changed it. It's like I don't know who to blame at this
You're
point.
right. You're right. It's
The
probably
content
like
guy said he is retiring from all duties. I hope that is the case. If that's the case, then congratulations to all of us. Because we don't need Vince McMahon around anymore, man. That's the old guard. That's
Also,
go ahead.
Tony Khan is boasting that he's the on Twitter he says, "Thank you to wrestling fans and your great support of AEW. I'm grateful to now be the longest tenured CEO in professional
he's
wrestling."
petty.
They're not working together.
Yo, he is petty.
They're not working together.
Yo, he
Yeah,
is
this
the
nigga's
most.
crazy, son.
He is the most childish adult I've ever seen in my life.
We can close that door now.
Is Tony Khan 7
Yeah.
years old? What is wrong with this man?
He's
the
a
pettiest-
millennial, bro.
Yo, this nigga is so petty. He be having them ready. He be on his phone like I got gas. Hold on. Petty message number 1, send. I probably got like 4 more loaded up, just jokes about fans. Yo, shit ain't been even an hour, man. Let the man retire for a little bit. I'm talking shit. We over here making jokes too, so I can't even. But now I'm not a billionaire in your position. That's funny.
Wrestling Observer's Brian Alvarez tweeted that McMahon sent a message to talent announcing his retirement, telling them they won't be seeing him, but he'll be watching. Before tweeting about the possible sale of WWE in the wake of the bombshell news, Brandon Ross of investment research firm Lightspeed reported that Vince is out as head of creative as well.
Yes,
So,
let's
it
go.
is, yeah.
Let's go. Hold on. Hold on.
That's
Finally. Let's go. What else I got? Hold on. Hold on. We gotta get some applause in there. Let's get
Ricochet. Listen,
Thank God Rampage is done. It's not live because my God, it would be a mess tonight.
Oh, bro. Oh my. Wait a minute. Oh, it's Friday.
Yeah.
Oh my. And
Yeah.
that's and that's what everybody's saying. I was so confused because I saw multiple messages where people were talking about Brock Lesnar leaving SmackDown. I'm like, nigga, it's 6 o'clock. Ain't on. What are y'all talking about? So it's taped.
He leaving SmackDown.
So people know. It's been reported that. Well, it's breaking now. Brock is mad. Oh wow. You know why he's mad, right? I mean, I would understand why Brock is mad. Like, I mean, Goldberg's probably pissed too. Like, there's a couple people who are probably upset. You know, they should be, but who gives a shit? Like, y'all getting paid $3-4 million to come around 2-3 times a year. Nobody cares. Nobody wants y'all around. I love Brock Lesnar. Let me not hate on Brock Lesnar. I enjoy Brock Lesnar a lot, but he's holding people back. I mean, he's holding the company back. Because instead of like creating new stars, instead of taking Karrion Kross or The Fiend or any of these big monster dudes that they have and making new stars, they're just like, Roman Reigns needs somebody to fight. Call Brock Lesnar. Like, bro, I can't. I just can't. I don't even. It's like the match I'm looking forward to least at SummerSlam. And I don't even care about the main event. Not even a little bit. Not even this much. I don't care. I know Roman Reigns is probably going to win. Don't care. Not even this much. You know what I mean? So hopefully we get some new stuff. You know what I mean? Hopefully we get some new stuff. Dave Favor says Taker is pissed. Taker good, man. Taker. I mean, unless they're going to stop those Legends deals, which I wouldn't be surprised if Tony was looking at the budget like, we paying who? What? For what? What are we doing this for? Why are we paying? So they don't sign somewhere else? He's 75 years old. What are we scared of? Let him sign.
You know what's going to be crazy? You know what's going to be crazy?
What?
When Triple H walks up to Kevin Dunn and be like, tap him on the shoulder, be like, I think it's time for you to get up and go.
Yes.
Get this nigga the fuck up out of here.
Payback is a motherfucker.
Send that nigga with a garbage bag. Fuck you saying?
Fuck out of here. Exactly. Put all this shit in
the Mark
fucking
Carrano
garbage.
special? Send it with the Mark Carrano special?
Facts. He probably co-signed that shit when Carrano was doing that bullshit. Yeah, I mean, he's probably like, yeah, put it in a trash bag. It'll be funny.
They're going to put his teeth in a bag and be like, take your teeth with you, sir.
You petty.
Take your
petty.
chompers
Oh,
and you're editing
man.
every punch. Take that with you.
This is an epic day. I want to hear more about this Brock Lesnar thing. Thomas Scott said Brock,
You
shout out to
know,
Thomas.
because they had a talent meeting 30 minutes ago, I guess, to talk about what's about to happen next, and that's when he walked out. I would say this. I would say this is what we'll know if we really are changing. If they allow Roman Reigns to go out there and talk shit about Brock Lesnar leaving, like like they did when Stone Cold left, that means we're moving on to something else.
Wait a minute. Okay, so Brock Lesnar has to show up for SummerSlam, right?
Now they not if he picked his ball up and gone, then you gotta figure it out.
Bro, if Brock Lesnar doesn't this this is
And then
crazy.
the thing is, you don't want him to show up and then just
So lit.
And
not.
do
You don't
the
want
whole do the
WrestleMania. You don't want
bullshit. 20
WrestleMania. Brock
exactly.
Lesnar.
Oh God.
What was it? Scott Hall?
Yeah, was it Scott Hall? You talking about Brock
No,
and
Goldberg. Brock Lesnar,
Brock and
Goldberg with
Yeah,
Stone
you
Cold
don't
in the
want that.
ring.
Yeah, you
We don't want that again.
You don't want
No.
that.
We know what Brock Lesnar, I'm not coming back, looks like.
Camilla, I was wondering where you was at. I knew you was happy about this. I was like, where's Camilla at?
Mhm.
Camilla should be popping bottles right now. I know she's happy Vince is gone. You know what I mean? She
Yeah, so
knows
you
he's a
kind of
creep.
just got to go. Yeah, fuck it. We just got to figure out. And like I said, they got the money. There's talent
Yeah.
out there that are currently not doing anything. You want somebody to show up who can possibly take the belt off of Roman Reigns? We already said who that person is. So
I love that idea. But I don't think I mean, well, you said he's still under contract, right? But a lot of those contracts are coming up though.
no, I'm talking about Bray. He's not under
Oh, you talking
contract.
about Bray? Yeah. Bray's right there, and Bray needs his win. No, Bray fights Roman, he has to win. I'm not going for Bray.
Give him
coming
the
back
Raw
to lose.
belt, and then we just go from there.
Exactly. Like if you're gonna do that,
Or
cool. But Bray's not coming back to lose to nobody. Like I swear to
Nah,
God, if
facts.
they do that,
Ooh.
I'm gonna be so mad. But
And one, it makes
he just
that makes
posted the quote
SummerSlam
about
exciting.
Vince
You do a
yesterday.
whole you do a whole thing of, hey, we don't know who Roman Reigns gonna face, but Roman Reigns is like, yo, I'm gonna beat somebody's ass tonight. He's in the ring, lights go out, and then we
Epic.
go from there.
Epic. And they could do it bro, listen. They could do it just like the Becky and Bianca shit. He could catch Roman off guard. Roman be terrified because it's the Fiend, because the Fiend is terrifying, and then he just beat him in a minute, squash him. Sister Abigail, match over. I would absolutely love that. That's how you remake a superstar that you destroyed. That's how you fix it. Right there. Let him get his payback in 30 seconds like you did with Bianca when you were trying to ruin her. You're doing your best to try to ruin another superstar.
Listen, Ricochet has to be a top nigga, son. It's no fucking way that they can't hold this nigga back no more. So
Round of
he
applause
should
for that
be
one.
Will Ospreay types of nice with the shit right now.
But he's
Putting on
not
the
6'9",
he should be having the
300
best
pounds,
matches in
Trav.
WWE at the
But Trav, hold on. He's not 6'9" and 300 pounds. That's not how it works. You know
So
what I
the
mean?
fuck what? He's out of here. He's the fuck out of here. Send him, give him a trash bag and send him out
He ain't got
with
a
his
bunch of
fucking
man
put,
meat. He's too
put that
small.
nigga's Tyrannosaurus Rex head in a fucking garbage bag, a big ass garbage bag, and send him packing. Fuck you saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we about to get shit lit, son. We have to, son. I'm watching SmackDown tonight.
Yo, this be Trav's first time watching SmackDown in months and months.
Yeah, facts.
Oh man, I'm so excited for pro wrestling.
Hey, I have a question,
fans
y'all.
right now.
Are
What's
y'all
up?
ready for when Tony Khan announces that Vince McMahon is all elite?
Yo, stop it. Yo. They should 1000% post that flyer just to troll people, just to troll. That would be the most hilarious thing. I might make that flyer.
That's
I'll make that flyer
hilarious.
posted on my IG. That is hilarious, man. What if Vince did do that? Be like, yeah. And what if he infiltrated Tony's company, then bought his company? Like everybody being petty towards each other. Oh, you gonna send him over here to steal my shit? I'm gonna take your shit. Oh man,
Bro,
but the thing I'm
this
most
shit-
excited for out of all this shit, fellas, is seeing what we talked about a minute ago, is seeing which talent decides to jump back. Like obviously there's free agent talent that
exactly.
they should bring up. Maybe we could do better things with Io Shirai before she skips town, because she's already like, I want to go back home. Because why wouldn't she? They ain't doing shit with her. Shit. So it's just a bunch of people that they could bring, they could build up. But I just want
Hey.
to see who's gonna jump back over.
Brian Alvarez stated that Brock basically said something derivative of, if he's gone, I'm gone. All right. So that's the hill he wants to die on.
Wowzers. But
That's
why?
the hill he wants to die on.
But why?
Is he go to Saskatchewan and eat his
Didn't
raw
time
bison
out,
meat or something?
Time out. Let's just. Didn't your wife sue him for sexual harassment? Why are you on this man's dick so hard?
Whole ass.
I am so confused. The woman
whole
that
ass
Brock Lesnar is married to had a whole court case against Vince McMahon. Does everybody remember that? I'm pretty sure it was like one of the biggest cases in WWE. Sable, one of the biggest stars in the company history, who is, I mean, she was the reason I watched during the Attitude Era. No cap, her and Stone Cold and The Rock and DX. Those are the 4 acts that we tuned in for during
Put
the
some
Attitude
respect
Era.
on Deborah's name.
And
Put
Deborah.
respect on the puppies,
Okay,
sir.
absolutely. The puppies were legendary. Can't disrespect Deborah. You know what I mean? But those were the acts we tuned in for. The 2 ladies because we were teenagers, and then the great acts because we were teenagers. We loved all that. But Brock, his wife, your wife, like, I'm just so confused on why you riding this man's dick like this. Like, this is so, it's
Because
so
he knows
weird.
he's not going to have carte blanche of doing whatever the hell he wants to do. And that's basically it.
But what does he do that's so special that he thinks he's not going to be able to do when he's outside of getting paid $3 million per appearance or some dumb shit? He's probably mad that that's not going to happen because it shouldn't. You know what I mean? He's like, maybe he's mad that he won't just get opportunities that other people should be given. You know what I mean? Maybe that's part of it, but
what does this mean?
I mean, maybe he's gonna take this time to get all the cavities fixed in his teeth. I don't know. We'll see.
What does this mean for WWE as like a stock or some shit?
I mean, there's rumors of a potential sell. Who knows? Nobody knows. I would say this possibly a stocks because I mean it's been going down because of all of the stories of where money was going. And I mean, if you're a wrestler and you're like, man, all these millions went out, I probably got fired because of this. I'm pretty sure stocks probably might be going up because I mean, stock market ends at 5. It's already done. They announced this for a certain reason after because I'm pretty sure probably Monday everything's gonna go up.
It's
because
Friday,
he's no longer there.
The market was closing. That's genius because probably the people were gonna sell. They were probably like, it's too late to sell it now. I got to wait to see how the market is going to open on Monday to see how all this news affecting everything. So
and then if there's a possible sell, everybody's going to try to get their money in before the sale happens.
Facts. Get that money in before Monday morning. Yep.
Yeah. No, it's most likely probably going to go up. Stock wise.
Yeah, I would imagine so. The stock will probably get. What is it now? I haven't even checked WWE stock. I sold my shares. I own 100.
Yeah, mine's a while ago.
I held 100 shares. I sold it once it dipped. I got it at like $40. It got to like $50, close to $50. Then as soon as it started dipping back down, I just sold it. I made a couple dollars, nothing serious. But yeah, I like now.
It's $66. It went plus 41 cents. Yeah, right now.
Their stock is at $66 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was never that high when I owned it. So
it got to jump earlier today. It got to jump today because
the Triple H news, I would imagine, did that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Once Triple H is announced as the owner, people are like, "I'm in." Everybody's like, "Yes, something's coming down the pipeline." Because the Triple H news kind of it made it feel like, all right, there's a shift happening. I don't think anybody expected it to be this major of a shift. Anybody. This is. Man.
Yeah, it started the week. It was $64. We're at 66 now, so we went $2 throughout the week.
Bro,
and most of it came during today.
I would have made 50% on. Damn, I should have kept my stock. Damn, that shit at $66. I don't even remember the last time their stock was that high. That's crazy. What did it dip from? I'm mad. I ain't even checked that shit. I'm kind of salty now. I shouldn't even ask that.
That's wild.
I'm like, damn, man, I sold my shares at like $46. Damn, that's crazy. But nah, that's what's up. I would imagine it would keep going up. You know what I mean? $66 is a lot for a share of WWE. Because I don't imagine it being much higher than that at its peak. maybe around 70 some bucks a share. So you're not gonna make a whole lot of money getting in now. You know, we're not going back to the Attitude Era where there was 10 million people watching. I don't think it's gonna be anything crazy like that, but who
So that's gonna
knows?
be impossible for that
Yeah,
for anybody.
who knows? Yeah, nobody's not even that many people watching TV. I don't feel like so much shit going on with internet and shit.
I would say the closest we could ever get to that is they ever decide if Peacock ever decides to put like the Royal Rumble on NBC and make it live. That's the closest we'll get to.
That would be
Because
fire.
we're not on cable anymore, so everybody can get it, and that's the reason why like Super Bowl is always so high. It's like it's everybody has access to it.
Yo, this stock is about to explode. I feel like it might. I feel like that shit might. They might reach $100 if like this news keeps trickling out. Well, I don't even know how much more news needs to trickle out, but yeah, something could happen with the stock. I am kind of heated right now, my nigga. I sold my stock at $46. That shit is 66. I am upset. I did not know that.
Oh, so
Shit.
another fight within Triple H's return also signaled the widely expected confirmation that John Laurinaitis is effectively done. So
Good.
I thought they said that.
Good. I'm glad he's gone.
well, I wasn't here for it. Like if y'all
I don't even.
stated
Yeah,
that,
I
but
didn't
yeah.
even know it. Yeah, I hadn't heard that either.
No, I thought they said that like earlier today before we even went on.
Oh no, I hadn't heard anything about John Laurinaitis. All I heard was Triple H and Vince. But
I heard.
I already assumed
Yeah, I
that John
heard.
would be on his way out because he was already on leave or whatever. He was already taking the
Yeah.
fall. You know what I mean? So he was on administrative
Yeah.
leave or whatever the hell it was already. So if Vince is
Right,
gone, I would
right,
just
okay.
assume Laurinaitis is
Yo.
out the door as well.
What if after all this shit, right?
Camilla,
'Cause
no.
It
Camilla,
looks like
no.
Brock. It looks like Brock is out of SummerSlam in 8 days. So Goldberg has one match
Stop
left
it.
on his
Okay, I'm out.
contract.
The podcast's over. I'm out. I can't.
Nah,
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You're not about to do this. You're not about to do this to me. I am not doing. I'm not doing Goldberg.
he got one match left on his contract.
I'm not
Apparently,
doing
yo.
Goldberg. No, man. No. Absolutely fucking not. Because that's exactly what they're gonna do. And that's oh my God, no. Please. Just put Theory in the match. Since Camilla and Gruss are hating on him right now. You know what I mean? No.
Oh, they gonna
Theory's
have him.
push is not gonna stop. He's the next Randy Orton. He's a superstar in the making. He needs to be pushed. You know what I mean? It's like it is what it is.
He still got the
you
money
know.
to make.
Yeah, he still got the briefcase. That's what I'm saying. So
They probably gonna make him cash that shit in now.
you know what I mean? It's like, bro, you got to be in the main event of SummerSlam. I don't think he would turn that
Yeah.
opportunity down. It's the main event of SummerSlam. You know what I mean?
Hey, did y'all know we got Shinsuke versus Ludwig Kaiser tonight?
Absolutely
For
not. I
SmackDown?
didn't know that. You know what? No,
That
I
is
didn't.
that is an NXT match if I've ever
If
heard.
I've
Bro.
ever seen it. That's straight NXT.
Listen,
Straight NXT. No,
Listen.
did we know? No, I didn't know that.
what if the?
Oh,
what
yes,
if
I
these
did. No,
niggas-
they announced that last week. My bad, because they announced it because he has the win.
Nah,
Because
they-
Gunther was like, "You better not lose again, mother. I'm gonna kill you." You know what I mean? So, yeah. So
Well, you
that's
think-
yeah. I'm looking forward to what they do on these.
You
shows.
think these
Tonight's
niggas is
gonna
gonna
be
lay
crazy.
it in more with the you know what I'm saying? Like, or nah, they're gonna keep it safe.
I mean, I still think they should keep
Pile
it
drivers.
relatively safe. I don't need Dynamite. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need them doing a bunch of neck stuff like all the time because that should be scaring me sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. Darby Allin almost dying on Wednesday. That my heart stopped a little bit. Like he dropped that man on his head like a sack of potatoes, and I was a little terrified. So I don't need a
You
bunch
know-
of neck stuff. You know what I mean? But
You know what else is crazier about today? It's Shawn Michaels' birthday as well.
is it? Happy birthday,
yeah.
HBK, the GOAT.
Also, they
That's
also
fucked up.
announced the
I ain't gonna lie.
priority pass for WrestleMania today, for the WrestleMania Hollywood. Like they
Oh, this is
dropped a
all
lot of
planned.
stuff today.
This is all
Like,
planned. This is all planned. This is all a well thought out plan by Nick Khan and the people who are in charge now and the shareholders. This is all a mapped out plan. Vince retiring on a Friday at 4:00 and Triple H taking over earlier in the morning and all the things that we've been announcing. This is all a
Triple H
well
coming
thought
back
out
is
plan.
Shawn Michaels' favorite best gift he got today.
Facts. That was Sean.
Yeah,
that was Sean's
uh-huh.
birthday gift. He probably called him this morning like, "Hey, bro, happy birthday! I got something for you." He was like, "What?"
I'm back.
Me. He's like,
Yeah.
"What?"
No, he Probably knocked on his door. Sean opened it, saw nothing, then a bunch of smoke bellowed in, and then hear,
Right.
time to play the game.
No, he did. It was. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Do. Oh man, where do we get a DX reunion? You know what I mean? We need any more DX reunions
Tonight.
tonight. We need it tonight on
Crotch
Sean's
chops all
birthday.
over
Yes.
the arena.
It's gonna be X's everywhere in the
X
building.
Pac, they about to fly. They about to fly X Pac in, motherfucker.
Facts, bro. Facts. We gotta do a
Yo, what is the
reunion.
over under that Triple H starts SmackDown tonight?
I say about out of a. I say over. I say over.
Like, who would come out first, Triple H or Stephanie?
Both.
Yeah,
Oh,
think
to come
they
out at the same
I
time?
think they would both come out.
Mhm.
Yeah, because that's how they usually
He'll
do the
come out
announcements.
with the leather a leather suit jacket with the arms cut off, and she'll
Mhm.
have them come out on a motorcycle.
He's gonna come out with the MSG clothes.
Right.
We
They
can-
gonna come out like they
what
ready
he
to
said.
get on the bikes and shit. You know what I mean? But no, I think they would both come out and they would both kind of do what Titus O'Neil tried to do last week, which was very cringe and very
Which
awkward.
now makes no sense.
No
That
sense
makes no sense now.
at all.
He did all of that for nothing.
For nothing.
For Friday to come and everybody to be like, you did that for nothing. Sucker. Go hide under a ring, sir.
But he looked right, exactly. But he looked like a sucker when he was doing it. It was so uncomfortable to watch. It was like he was the black guy they put out there to like quell all the controversy. It's like, man, if you don't take your
Same
ass to the back and
dude
stop being
that
a yes
got-
man, like what the
Same,
fuck?
same dude where you and I went off on Vince McMahon for because a fucking hug, and then Vince decided to get all pissy about it.
Because bro, like, come on, man. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the power that Vince McMahon has over people, bro.
Dang.
He could sexually harass your wife. He could like reprimand you for like, you know, some simple shit is like stopping a hug or some crazy shit or whatever. And, you know, and then everybody's still on his dick. These same people still are in love with this man for some reason, do whatever he says, even though they know he's a horrible human being. So
'Cause
that
money.
man has some power, bro. He
Money
has some-
changes a lot of people's morals.
You're right. That's
at
what
the
it
end of
is.
the day.
It's money. I mean, what can you say? It's money. That's exactly what it is. It's the money. All right, man. We got any last thoughts, man?
Yo.
Before we get up out of here, we got.
It's-
Should we
said,
sing "No
listen.
Chance in Hell" for one last
Oh,
time?
we
Because
should-
we ain't never gonna hear that shit
Listen,
again.
listen, hold on.
Yes.
Listen. There was a rampant and unconfirmed rumor among talent that they expect Kevin Dunn to be next to leave, even though Kevin Dunn and Bruce Pritchard are the points of contact for the show tonight. When the same talent speculated that John Laurinaitis would be ousted, that ended up being the case. That via Sean Ross app.
All right. I mean, they should all be gone. Everyone that thought
Or
that
did
they
all,
were
like
over
you said,
Triple H,
reset. Make Paul Heyman head of WWE
There you
Creative.
go.
Let's be
There you go.
real.
That's exactly
here.
what needs to happen. Triple H, Stephanie, Paul Heyman, Nick Khan. That's the squad. Get everybody else the fuck up out of there. That's the squad.
Listen.
That's the four-headed horseman right there.
Listen.
And everybody else need to go. Get all them old
And
gray
maybe Nick
motherfuckers
Khan
up
could
outta
get
there.
his childhood friend The Rock to do some shit as well. So
Wait a minute. Nick Khan and The Rock were friends?
yeah,
Oh,
they've been friends
shit.
since childhood.
Wow. So The Rock's clearly not going anywhere when it comes to WWE.
Oh, The Rock is about to own WWE. Fuck you saying?
Yo.
$7. That is $7.
That would be the most epic shit of all time.
He gonna
wish he
take
would've never
WWE
invested
and
money into
XFL.
XFL now, right? I
you
wish he
talking
would have
about?
just saved all that money to buy WWE. Imagine that.
Finally, The Rock now owns the WWE
Apparently.
universe.
Rock was very pissed, apparently.
Oh, wow. Well, sucks for him. It's good for everybody else. I can understand why Brock is pissed. Like, you know, you're the person that's dumping money in your lap to do 5 minutes of work once every 4 months. I'm sure you are upset. I would be mad too. But none of us are upset about it, Brock. Sorry. I mean, none of us. And you seem a lot more upset about this than him sexually harassing your wife. Okay. So
Brock Lesnar let everyone down tonight, and we in the WWE universe are disappointed.
we are absolutely
Yeah,
disappointed. Yeah,
let
I
everybody down tonight.
wouldn't have expected that. But we gonna get up out of here. Trav, you wanna come back later tonight or tomorrow to do ROH predictions? Fizz, are you gonna
I
be
could
free to
try
do
to do
predictions?
it.
Are you like back?
I'm not back.
Okay,
Like
okay. I
this
already
was
had to
a
jump on and talk
shoddy.
about. Yeah, I already know. I know. Get it together over there. We'll get you back in when you're
Yeah,
all the way together. Trav, we'll get on. I know you got a busy day tomorrow, so I might be able to hop on tonight, like after SmackDown. I gotta watch SmackDown. That's must see
Uh,
TV.
hmm,
Must see TV. Uh,
uh,
so-
I could probably you try to do like what time is it? Damn, I was about to say 6:37, but I ain't realize it
well, I
was
got to get my son
5:42.
right now. That's why I was like, he
Yeah,
about to wake up, so I'm gonna go get him,
yeah.
and then
So
we can hop
I
back
could
on. You know what I mean? Later, or we could do it in the
cause
morning or whatever.
I'm leaving later.
Okay,
So
okay,
yeah,
okay, okay.
around
I
like
need
around
some
7:38.
crazy. Also, I mean, what's crazy Sun news that happened today as well? Hopefully they get KD. There's talks between the Knicks, Nets, Jazz, and Suns right now
Man, get the fuck out
about
of here with that, man.
KD.
Yeah,
So
man, get the fuck out of
you
here with
know,
that. No, he's not. Listen,
yeah,
man, get the fuck out of here with that.
hey, let's make it happen,
Man,
y'all.
Laker Nation, just
Did
send
CP3
KD over to the
retire?
Lakers. You know what I mean?
He
That's
ain't
all.
retired, but we're still good.
Who
We
retired?
spending the
Oh no,
luxury
yeah,
tax,
that's
baby.
my favorite player,
Who
baby.
retired?
I'm a player type of fan.
Wait a minute. Who retired?
He hasn't
No,
retired.
I
Nobody's
asked if
retired.
Oh,
CP3
nigga,
retired.
I was about to say,
Nope.
what is happening
We're 2
today?
years away from that.
Yeah, I was about to say he's not even
He'll be
old
gone
yet.
in
I
two
mean, he's
years.
old, but he's
Oh
still
yeah,
one of the best point
I
guards.
need my son to get one. You know,
All right, so we definitely gonna be tuned into SmackDown tonight. This is gonna be an epic show. I can't wait
Yeah.
to watch it. I hope Triple H and Stephanie come out and address the crowd. That would be great. But yeah, one more time before we get up out of here. This is the going out song. I don't even know if my system audio is on.
Oh,
Oh, I don't think y'all can hear that. Oh yeah, y'all can hear it. There you go.
a smidgen.
Puppets. See, that's what got him in trouble. Puppets. Now I should have said no.
Right.
That was the
somebody
no
shoulda
that everybody
no.
said. Not chance in hell, just no.
When someone said no, there was "you're fired." That was the next line they heard. That's no chance. No chance in hell. Vince McMahon, get the fuck up out of here. It's over for you. Nah.
You're
Hey,
done.
hey, goodbye, motherfucker. Kick rocks. We don't need to see you anymore. And thank you for everything you did for the pro. But fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. You's a creep. But thanks for everything you did. You did do some cool. But fuck you. Get up out of here, you old bastard. We don't want this shit anymore. Stop messing with the shows. Stop firing wrestlers. You have to stop now because you're no longer a part of the company. So, yeah.
Well, Nick Khan is still there, so niggas can still get tossed.
Right. Facts. That's facts. Because Nick don't be playing either. Nick be like, the budget says you're fired. So, Nick do it for the right reasons, I think, for the business reasons. But I think even Nick Khan might, I think a lot of the reasons that Nick Khan was firing people is because they weren't being used properly. It wasn't because they weren't talented. It was like, we have these people, we're paying them all this money, and we're not using them. So why are they here? You know what I mean? So I think that was kind of the thing going on with Nick. But that's our show for the day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you, Physics, for stopping back through. Appreciate you, Super High, as always, coming through, joining the show, man. This has been an epic, memorable day, an epic, memorable podcast. We got a bunch of new people in here today watching the show, of course, because everybody wants to know about what's going on with Vince McMahon. The OG Wow Nation gang is all up in here in full capacity, man. You know I love y'all. I appreciate y'all always being up in here. Gruss, KGM, Camilla, the whole gang, man, that be up in here on the regular, supporting the chat, man. Yeah, I can't wait to get all four of us back in here soon. We'll get Two-Face back up in here real soon, and we'll start having a blast like we used to. It's good to have Physics back in here for a little bit, you know what I mean? So we can, get the vibes back how they used to be, man. So, yeah, man, appreciate you guys coming through. Appreciate you guys watching, man. Stay tuned. Me and Trav are going to figure out, we're going to get the predictions up before pay-per-view tomorrow. So I'll be putting my title on the line once again against Super Hot Travis Slime. We'll see who comes out with the victory at Ring of Honor. What is the stand? Not stand. I was about to say stand and deliver. Death before dishonor. Death before dishonor. So it should be a fire pay-per-view. Claudio versus the Octopus. So I'm looking forward to that. So until the next time, guys. See you guys later. Peace. Fuck up out of here, Vince.